little space on the internet where I'm trying to convert this Mercedes 313 Sprinter ex-British gas doohickey thing into something resembling a camper, and it's mid-February, and it is big and cold. I do not want to be out here at all doing this today. So, once again, after the last video where I broke out my genius, I have broken out my genius yet again. You see, I have one of these now. Yes, an ALLPOWERS S200 thingy, I think. That means it's got loads of power, so it can power this. So hopefully, I can work in the van and not be freezing my torture off. Never actually tried this, we're just going to give it a go. Pop you in there, pop that button there, do something. Oh, that's it. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Solid as a rock. So what are we pulling? Jesus, 2 kilowatts! 2 kilowatts? Are you kidding me? How is that pulling 2 kilowatts? Yeah, one moment please. Back in a moment. Well, at least I know now with that I'm going to be warm for about 36 minutes. So let me take you through where we're at. The van floor is pretty much almost done, but now we get on to the interesting stuff. Doing stuff with holes. I've got to grind it, polish it, and then fill it. Yes, I am a small child. Literally, 30 seconds after I've run that clip, it's all stopped working. I'm not blaming the ALLPOWERS unit here, by the way, because this fan is a little bit dodgy, but... Ah, no, it got to temperature, that's why. Okay, right, crisis avoided. So the plan is, I'm going to do the holes, make a bit of a mess, come back, clean the floor, then actually start painting it, and then figure out how to plug the holes up from underneath. So that can only mean one thing. It's time for the dewalt. Like most things, I don't know a lot about what I'm doing, but what I have done is done some research to use this. This is a wire brushy thing from Amazon. And what I've learned from using ChatGPT, Reddit, stuff like that, it's a fairly simple 3-stage process. First things first, you need to get rid of all the loose rust, and this is the best way to do it. Don't push down on it, just let the weight of the drill. And you can see all I've done there is taken off the rust and I've got it taken it back to metal. I can't get down in there, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that, but for the sake of this demonstration we shall carry on. Oh, God's sake, keep going. Get to that point in your life. It finally happens. Oh, I can actually read that now. Shake the container. Well, fucking spectacles. How did that creep up on me? And yes, look, I do have a little pouch for them. And then the weird thing with this stuff is that it looks really, really, really runny. Now I'm using an old monkey brush here, and apparently you dab that onto the area, and that's supposed to go from this bluish colour into like a black colour. And you need to get it as much in there as you can you can see with my amazing brush here. And basically this stops the rust from carrying on rusting. And that's one done. Now all I've got to do is repeat that about 70 billion other times, and yeah, then do the next bit. Start knob. It is, as we're doing this, starting to spit. And that's what she said. Right. So you can see now the fruits of our labours are starting to bear fruit. Is that right? Fruits of our labour. Anyway, we'll go with that. And it's starting to go from blue or purple to black, which means it's curing. That apparently takes 3 hours to do, and still a whole bucket load more to do, and then I get to go over it all again. Every single time I start the job of doing this rusty stuff, it rains. Every single pigging time. Done most of the floor, look. That bit there to do, that's sort of the floor done, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that and that, but it's just going to be a milestone to get that done today. Ideally, what I want to be doing next is going underneath the van and plus this rusty stuff underneath, and then putting some wax oil. But it is raining, that's for another day. Well, gotta be said that I'm a bit happy now the floor is done. It's not perfect. Making the start is where it counts. I've been waiting too long for like, oh darling, the motivation to do things just isn't here, whereas part of the motivation is actually getting on with stuff. It doesn't look perfect, but I think mentally for me, once all that's dried off, I've put a top coat on and I've done all that, then I can clean the floor again, then I can think about filling the holes, and then that's going to be like a major thing off my head. I've still got loads of crap there. I still have loads of crap there. I still have loads of crap there as well. But slow and steady progress. And on that note, gonna make it a short one for a change. This isn't gonna be like a 20-minute or something like that. Although, no, don't start a new job today. Like, share, subscribe, and if you've got any suggestions on how to deal with this monstrosity, do leave a comment down below. And there was definitely time for a cup of tea.